The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start. Striding forward now is the DH, Duke Berman. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Stepping into the box, Max Moroff. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the runner's breaking for third. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So digging in now, Duke Berman, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get.
Get up, halfway.
Reyna is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Duke Berman. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
No balls and a strike to count. McKenzie, the runner at third. Saunders at second. Hernandez at first. 2 out in the inning. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors. And so striding in, Duke Berman, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Max Moroff standing in, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And he'll get back in safely. Runners off for second. This is on the ground over to first. A throw to the plate, the tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Looked to me like he was trying.
Striding in once again, Duke Berman, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Now the 0-2 pitch to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide to first. Got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Buck Farmer earns his third win of the year in relief. Lewis Robeson hammers down the save, his sixth. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
One error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Time for minor. At the plate, Duke Berman. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. From the belt, the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Short, hit hard.
Right here. You're good.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Digging in, Duke Berman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Daniel ranges to his left. And quickly, there are two away. Striding into the box, Duke Berman.
Designated hitter, Duke Berman.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball. The second, Velasco from shallow right, and he'll whip this one over to The first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Duke Berman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score tonight. Erie led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tommy Chang earns the win, his second. Robbie Brunner was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Lewis Robeson wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Minor League Baseball is live, and Nick Turley, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Standing in, Albert Nieve. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Albert Nieve.
The 3-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So striding forward now, Duke Berman. He singled his last time up.
Duke Berman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air now, out to right field. Castro is after it. And that's the 3rd out. Into the box now, Duke Berman. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Duke Berman.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center. So coming to the plate, Duke Berman.
Designated hitter, Duke Berman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. 1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
All
A manager addresses his team about their recent slump. A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game. After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned. A recent position change has this player reassessing his developmental goals.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Altoona Curve and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball. It's the Stepping into the box, Duke Berman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Berman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a shot out to right center field.
Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Saunders rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, the throw, and he nails him at third. Great throw.
Oh, man, that couldn't have been much more deflating for this offense. Kind of a suspect decision to go for third with 2 strikes, and it doesn't work out, so it's a strikeout. Throw him out at third, not the best turn of events.
And you look at a fastball. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Duke Berman, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Floyd Abraham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Berman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Into the box now, Duke Berman.
Duke Berman.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to.
Duke Berman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on its way. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in and looking for more, Peter Hong. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-5 tonight. The Altoona Curve used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Nick Turley wins his 3rd of the season. Alden Cruz closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Curve, 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Bay Sox, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Altoona Curve and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lloyd Abraham. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gone!
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this...
Coming to the plate now, Duke Herman. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. 0-1 the count. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Let's go.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Digging in now, Duke Herman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Saunders rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. Digging in the switch hitter, Herb Field.
The shortstop, Herb Field.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus. And
settling in now, Duke Berman, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him.
wow, what a great show of range there.
Stepping up now, Duke Berman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at bat. Smoke toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's out.
And a step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is cooked at first.
So much for that leadoff single.
Ready for another chance? Michael Casto. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third. Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Altoona came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Fernando Calzado wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Alden Cruz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Altoona Curve and the Heritage. So here's the cleanup hitter, Duke Berman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go, 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 go.
Saunders is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Next will be Jose Osuna, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 0-1. Runner goes for third. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Duke Berman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now at the plate.
The batter, first baseman.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
4-2 the final score tonight. The Senators posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. trailer, trailer. Taylor, Temple,
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospect, his name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he